Today, we are making some quick pickled red onions using our Cinnamon Pear Dark Balsamic. We love making quick pickled onions because, like the name suggests, they're nice and quick. You can have them ready to eat in less than half an hour, and you don't need to bother with any of that sanitizing jars or anything like that. It's just straightforward and simple. So what we need to do to start is fill about a half a cup jar with slivered red onions, and I've used about a half of a small red onion there. And don't be afraid to really pack them down into the jar, since everything is gonna kind of sink down once we've added that pickling liquid to it. So I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons of water, and then add 1 tablespoon of that Cinnamon Pear Dark Balsamic. Then we will add half a teaspoon of white sugar and about a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. Now we're just gonna mix that together so everything starts to dissolve. I'm gonna make this nice and easy by just microwaving it at 30-second intervals until it's boiling. If you wanted, you could transfer the mixture to a pot and then heat there until boiling. Either way, we just wanna make sure that this liquid is nice and hot before we pour it onto the onions there. All right, so now that our pickling liquid is nice and hot out of the microwave there, just pour it on over your onions in the jar. And it's okay if it's looking like it's not gonna cover them completely. Like I said, those onions will start to sink down and then they will all eventually be submerged into that liquid there. So make sure to let this cool at room temperature with the lid off. And then once they have cooled down, you can tuck them on into the fridge with that lid on, and they are good to keep in there for about 2 weeks. Now, these pickled onions are a fantastic addition to burritos and tacos. They're great on a nice grilled cheese. Even with that warm spice from the cinnamon pear, it would be a perfect addition to something like a shawarma plate as well. Enjoy!